Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. Sorry. So we're here to do y'all's Uranus transiting Taurus special. I have not forgotten about you. I just have to space these videos out, that's all. So yeah, we're here to do that for you guys. Let me plug this. Oh my goodness, let me plug these lights in. And sorry, you're probably hearing my dog back there drinking water. No, it's not going to be good because it makes this dark. So it's all good. Alright, so we are using the Tarot Illuminati. I can't turn my hand. For this reading. And again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So all three. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. Oh my gosh, I just almost jacked everything up. Sorry. Is that better? I just feel like my head is chopped off, and I don't like it, but it can be tilted a little more. Boom. Neat. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Uranus transiting Taurus. Okay, this is like I think it was like a 7-card spread. It's a planetary spread that I'm doing for this reading. Let me get to it here. So basically, here it goes. Each card represents a planet and has a meaning for the placement. So we're going to start with the first card representing Saturn, the second card representing Mars, third being Venus, fourth is Mercury, fifth is Jupiter, sixth is the Moon, and then the last card is, the seventh card represents the Sun. Okay? So, yeah. Let's get on into it. First card representing Saturn is going to be what is ending in your life. It's karmic return, endings, and time. The issue approached from the perspective of the inevitable, big themes. So we've got a reverse temperance card. So the way I read reversed is it's taking on an inward state, okay? And temperance is suggesting moderation and in excess, so it's balance. See how if you look closely, it's got like, it looks like a lady in the face, and then it's got like this dude's chest and leg. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so the angel is balancing the water between the two cups. Oh God, my freaking shoulder hurts. I was like goofing off earlier, acting really crazy, and I've totally pulled like something right here. I'm like, no, I don't like it. Okay, so temperance in the placement of Saturn. So that is what is ending. Temperance is the angel in the middle way. Themes and concepts. Temperance and moderation, avoiding excess, virtue instead of vice, finding a middle way, mingling with many different approaches, flux, mediation, creating something greater than the sum of its parts, unity of opposing forces to create something. Okay? So that, feeling that way, is ending right now, okay? So you're going into something new that's going to be different. There's going to be a change, obviously, with Uranus transiting a new sign. But it may not feel as united, as peaceful, or as harmonious. It may not feel as... it's avoiding excess, so then the opposite of that, it may feel more excessive. Yeah. So it's just like the balance of things. Okay. Alright, let's move on to card 2, representing Mars, which is going to be like force, aggression, ambition, competition, ego, and self. Or it's what is in conflict or imbalance in your life. And here we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant, I believe, is like a religious teacher. So I believe, don't quote me on this because I believe it's more like religious teacher versus spiritual teacher, if I remember correctly. Okay, it's the institution of the sacred. Aw, I like it. Organizations and institutions, spiritual authority, memory, traditional teachings. That must be where I got like the religious things, traditional teachings. Which doesn't have to be religious though. Traditional teachings, convention, revelation of the sacred. Nice. Knowledge, book learning, a teacher, priesthood. There we go. History and learning from the past, learning from the experience of others. It's like remembering who you are. Remembering these sacred spiritual truths, you know. So what is in imbalance right now in the Mars position, right? What is in conflict or imbalance in your life? Okay. So in some way or another, that will be in a bit of a imbalance for you guys, or in conflict. Spiritual authority, priesthood, history and learning from the past, remembering the sacred, revelation of the sacred. This is also like a 7.5-year transit, so it doesn't have to be anything like, I was going to say anything sudden, but then again, Uranus is very sudden and out of the blue, like lightning bolt stuff. So it may be sudden things that you have revelations on of the sacred and memories of traditional spiritual teachings. I would keep a journal during this transit, and it'd be smart and wise to keep a journal on these things, you know. Hi, Chloe. My daughter's right here. She never wants to be a guest on my YouTube channel. Come say hi. She says hi. She sends her love. So yeah, but I would keep a journal. It's like so loud. Chloe. Sorry, guys. It really is. They can hear like Sandy like drinking butter there. Bye. Anyways, I would keep a journal on any spiritual insights you get, and try not to get out of balance with it. Try to remain practical here and now. I mean, Uranus is in Taurus, which is the opposite of Scorpio, which would be the depth that we like to go when we go deep with things, as we go deep with something like spirituality. Scorpio is not the house of spirituality, though it is the house of deep inner knowings. Okay? Pisces would be the spiritual house. Alright, so that's what I have there. Let's see. Moving on to card 3, it's going to be down here. That's representing Venus. We've got the 3 of Wands. I believe the 3 in numerology is a creative energy. The 3, well, creative is our creative energy, or spark is also our sexual energy. And so anyway, card 3 representing Venus, love, beauty, harmony, and union. Excuse me a sec. The issue approached from the perspective of bringing about peace, harmony, or inspiration. Okay. So, The issue approached from the perspective of bringing about peace, harmony, or inspiration. Your emotional world and your relationships is what we have for the Venus placement, okay? And let's turn over to the Three of Wands. Where are you at? Oh, yeah. Great. Is it after? Yeah. So, I want to specify that it's your emotional world and relationships, not as the moon. The moon is representing in this particular spread your inner world, right? More intuition than emotional in the spread. We're not talking about like moon signs in astrology, although it's relative and it relates. I just want to clarify. So Venus is your emotional world and relationships. And we've got the Three of Wands. The ships coming in. Opportunities coming in, taking the long view, making plans for the future, staying a few steps ahead, waiting for your ships to come in after an investment or risk, self-employment paying off, having a greater vision, thinking big, being a leader for others in business. Venus also, which is awesome for you Capricorns, because y'all are very successful signs. There's always like a status quo success to Capricorns, I feel like. Y'all are builders of success. And so that's right on for being a leader for others in business. And Venus in astrology also represents our value and money. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's pretty late. Let's go over to the fourth card, Mercury. And Mercury is representing the mind and intellect, word and wit. The issue approached from the perspective of reason. Your intellectual world and thoughts. And we have here a reversed Three of Cups. Reverse taking on an inward state. Cups represent, if you notice, I know I'm kind of far away, sorry. If you notice, they're like in a celebratory cheer. So it's a happy time, they're celebrating. It's reverse taking on an inward state, so you're going to be feeling very happy and celebrating. It's joy and abundance. Okay, and this is coming in the area of the mind and intellect, your intellectual world and thoughts. So your thoughts are in a good place. Happiness shared with others, friendship, groups, socializing and social events, expressing joy in the everyday world. A feeling of grace and blessing, celebration and reasons to party. Everything fun that life has to offer. Being in the moment and enjoying life. That's beautiful for the mind and intellect, dude. Dude, man, and it is a more inward thing. So you have great joy with this transit. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the fifth card, which is representing Jupiter. And that's representing the growth and expansion that is happening during this transit. It's action and friendship. The issue approached from the perspective of the social world. It's your actions and outward being, your goals. And we've got a reversed Prince of Cups, Capricorn. The Prince of Cups reversed. Cups are emotional, and it's an inward emotional feeling as it's reversed. And this is happening in your actions and outward being, your goals. It's the Prince of Cups is the savior and the grail seeker. Yearning for union and reunion. A lover or suitor. Romance and courtship. The knight in shining armor. Romantic love. Seeking understanding or hoping for a relationship. Poetry and messages of love, desire, seeking spiritual wisdom. Okay, so that's what you're going for, right? Your outward goals, your actions and outward being, your goals. So you're seeking love and spiritual wisdom. Possible union, reunion with someone. Alright. Beautiful thing to be seeking. Seek the spiritual stuff and love. Do it. Then we move on to card 6, and we've got a 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. I can't remember. I'm not sure how positive this card is. Pentacles do represent our self-value, self-worth, and reflecting our monetary gain and resources. What was it for Pentacles? Oh, it's the ownership of power. Possessions and ownership, resources and how you use them, strength and defense, power and how you gain it and hold on to it, how you save or spend money, greed, acquisition, the things you have built with your resources, which you guys are so good at. You are such good builders of things. So that was in the place of the moon, receptivity and intuition, dreams and rhythms. The issue approached from the perspective of intuition, your inner world. So when this is placed with the 4 of Pentacles, you could be having dreams and insights having to do with how you're spending your resources. And don't forget the power part of this. Power associated to money, resources, and how you're building, and the intuitive placement. Your inner world and the moon position. Dreams and rhythms. So pay attention. Definitely pay attention during this transit. I've already said that you should be taking, having a journal regarding the spiritual insights that you're going to be having here with the Hierophant card. It's a beautiful spread. It really is. You have right now you have two major arcana cards, which is representing major change. It was the Temperance and the Hierophant. You have a Court card, Prince of Cups showing, a Pentacle, a Cup, and a Wand. It's beautiful. So you've got the mind going, you've got the emotions going, you've got the resources coming. You're seeking love and spiritual guidance as you're remembering spiritual truths and maintaining balance. It's just beautiful. So we're moving on to the last card in this spread and reading, and it's the 7th card, which is the Sun. Center and vitality, truth and purpose. The issue approached as a synthesis of all the other cards, or the main focus of your life at this time. Keep in mind it's a 7 to 8 year transit. I believe it's like 7.5 years of Uranus transiting Taurus. Alright, and we've got the Princess of Pentacles reversed. Reversed with this reading will represent an inward state. Princess of Pentacles. I've told you what Pentacles represent, which is your value, self-worth, and resources or monetary gain or monetary needs. And where is this Princess of Pentacles? Where are you? Oh yeah, the Court cards. I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. It's the moon in Pisces, because it's really not that late. It's probably like 11:30 or 12. It's not that late for me. Anywho, Princess of Pentacles, and I'm on the Princess of Wands. Sorry, guys. Capricorn, so sorry. Okay, it's the womb of the world. Fertility in the everyday world, fruitful foundations, physical health, immense potential, and possibility contained in the most innocuous things. It's awakenings and new beginnings in life. Somebody ready to bring fullness in their life, an eternal student. Oh, that's so freaking awesome. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yay. That's y'all's Uranus. Or, yeah, Uranus transiting Taurus tarot reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. See you next time. Peace.